Hi, everybody.
Look who's back.
It's me.
It's Brian.
Yeah, I'm playing the role of myself.
Yes.
You're playing the role, and I guess this is kind of like half of America's still off, some is still working.
I know. Well, you know this. What do you do when the holiday falls in the middle of the week?
You just take 2 weeks off.
Does anyone go back to work today? I mean, do they just keep on going? They're like, you know what? I'm just pushing New Year's all the way through the weekend.
Well, I'll tell you what. Write us. Tell us if you're at work or if you got up early, even though you're not at work and still watching.
I just wanted to see Brian this morning.
Or Clayton or Adam.
Looks like you got a tan. Did you go somewhere nice and warm?
Well, I just wish you would acknowledge my Italian.
Oh.
And this is.
And then I hold my tan year round.
It's not all about the Irish and the pale face.
It's just his blood pressure.
Yeah,
Let's be
just
honest.
a little olive today.
Well, you're looking good.
Thank you.
Nice and rested.
Well, let's get it over to Ainsley Earhart, who's in this morning for a look at the
it's
headlines.
good to have you
Ainsley.
back, Brian.
Hi, Ainsley.
Hi, Brian. Thank you, Clayton and Ann.
Thanks, Ainsley.
All right, thank you very much, Ainsley. Meanwhile, 4 minutes now after the hour, now to a Fox News.
This reminds me of all the renditions we saw of "Hey, I Just Met You," the "Call Me Maybe"
Oh,
song.
I know, yeah.
Maybe we can get them to do that version with guns.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hey,
Call me maybe?
if you have a gun, I'm not telling you to do it, but it might be something we'd put on a shot of the day.
Right.
But by the way, is Pitch Perfect a good movie? Was that?
I don't know.
Seems
I haven't
good.
seen it.
Megan, our producer, said, of course you've seen Pitch Perfect. Sounds like a romantic comedy, so clearly
Right.
we haven't seen it.
She says 2 thumbs up.
Any movie that gets me to tear up, I'll run to. So maybe if this will do it, that'll be fantastic. This last one was Rocky IV. I couldn't believe how bad it was.
Yeah.
That's what made you cry.
I cried during the Mr. T scene in Rocky III.
That was Rocky III. Yeah, that was great. Please don't mess with Rocky III.
Well, more news overnight we're following for you. 7 more bodies on the search efforts. Thanks.
Still a ton of questions, but at 26 minutes before the top of the hour, still a lot more coming your way. Ainsley Earhart, I understand. Is this true? Is she here to give us headlines?
There she is.
She is true.
Waiting
She's
in the
just
wings.
over your shoulder there.
Oh, there you are.
I'm here.
Yeah,
Hey,
thanks,
listen to this story. This is so bizarre. A driver. I just bought the new 6. And,
No, that's not right either.
I have a contract.
The unsubsidized price for an iPhone is like $800.
Yeah, that's what
depending on the
had to
6 or
pay.
6 Plus. So, but if you got like AT&T or Verizon, they pay for the, you get it for like $200.
So they were very wrong.
They were very wrong.
Very wrong.
Not even
That's
close.
really
They were just taking the average of the iPhone with a new car, and somehow between the two.
How much is a weathercast from Maria Molina? It's priceless. So
It
don't
is.
even.
Hey, Brian, while you were busy watching sports, did you happen to read the latest issue of Red Book magazine? I know you're a subscriber.
You know, I haven't gotten to it. I did not renew. I took out the thing and I checked the box.
But you've read the one article, the interview, right, with actress Kaylee Cuoco, the actress from The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, from The Big Bang Theory. This is incredible.
Other co-stars on the show, The Big Bang Theory, which is something that feminists often scream about. She goes on to talk about how she cooks for her husband 5 nights a week.
And she used the word serve.
Right, so that, of course, got everybody.
And she says she enjoys it. She likes cooking, and she likes to do that.
Right. And
She gets paid the same. She feels she acknowledged the people of the past. This is what she wants to do. She's asked that because she's on the #1 show in America right now, The Big Bang Theory. So I just can't believe there's backlash on Twitter.
I know, it's surprising because Twitter's such a, it's like a flower
It's so
bed.
uplifting to
peaceful.
read my feedback.
this seems to me
think
like it's a
about-
case where people are just reading a headline, they're not reading the entire interview, and they're running with it and trolling her on Twitter.
Well, you know, if she were asked in that interview, which she wasn't, hey, how do you feel about women being able to drive in Saudi Arabia? What do you think her answer would be?
Come on, of course.
Do you think she'd say, no, I think women should still not be able to drive? Of course she'd probably answer it, supporting women. She was asked about whether or not she's out on the front lines fighting and being a feminist. She's like, no, look, I don't suffer from that inequality.
She's being pushed to apologize. Do you believe that?
Right.
And so do you think she should apologize? Go to the Facebook or go to our Twitter feed and tell us.
All right.
Coming up here on the show.
Yep.
Republicans getting ready.
Thank you.
Let's focus on the first part of that, and that's the care for our veterans. And you say it's just not good enough.
No, it's not.
Well, the federal government says they're spending $147.9 billion for veterans programs, but it doesn't feel like it to you?
No, it doesn't.
I think that illegal immigrants are getting a better
definitely.
shake at this.
From what I understand, you
To see even more are these military charities really stepping up, right? We do a lot with Wounded Warriors and Folds of Honor. We do so much of those stories here on Fox and Friends. But you say that it shouldn't be, we shouldn't be so dependent upon charities helping.
That's correct. They had to move it from town to town. Why isn't the government doing this?
Yeah. And of course, the president giving, essentially, giving amnesty to these illegal immigrants and what's happening to our veterans.
And
I'm in for your insight this morning.
thank you.
17 minutes after the hour, a whole lot more for you coming up on Fox and Friends. This jail cost with us.
Thank you, Anna.
And we just got an update. You're over $600,000.
Yes.
At the moment, right? Of your brother, Stephen Siller, who, when he hears what's going on from the families, that we were just looking at Officer Lou's widow there. What are you hearing from them? Are they just so thankful that this burden is going to be lifted?
They are very.
Mayor Giuliani giving $20,000 of his own money. We just heard that Jeb Bush and his wife gave $10,000. Ask our viewers, beseech our viewers to step up too.
And I know your viewers that you have to worry about. TunnelToTowers.org.
Yep, Megan Kelly sits on your board, and she's going to be on our program in just a bit. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you for everything that you did and your family has sacrificed for us.
God bless you.
26 minutes after the hour. Remember the case of baby Lisa. She vanished.